Hello, I'm Sal Krupnick, and no one tells a story like Sal. Sometimes, if I'm a little tired, I'll let Sophie drive me to someplace not too far away. Go figure. Last week, she's in the driver's seat and we hear a siren behind us with all the flashing lights. Sophie gets pulled over for speeding. She asks, "Is there a problem, officer?" He says, "Ma'am, you were speeding. Can I see your license, please?" Sophie tells him, "Well, I give it to you, but I don't have one. I lost it 4 years ago for drunk driving." The officer is stunned to hear this and asks for the vehicle registration. Sophie says, "Well, I can't give you that because I stole this car and I killed and hacked up the owner. His body parts are in plastic bags in the trunk if you want to see." The officer looks at Sophie, points a gun, and calls for backup. 5 minutes later, a dozen police cars are circling all around us, and a senior officer slowly approaches our car holding onto a half-drawn gun. He says, "Ma'am, could you step out of your vehicle, please?" Sophie gets out of the car and asks, "Is there a problem, sir?" He replies, "One of my officers told me you have stolen this car and murdered the owner." Sophie says, "Murdered the owner?" He says, "Yes. Now please open the trunk of your car." Sophie opens the trunk, revealing nothing but an empty trunk. The officer asks, "Is this your car?" Sophie answers, "Yes, here are the registration papers." The officer is a little confused, saying, "This officer claims you do not have a driving license." And Sophie digs into her handbag and pulls out a purse, hands it to the officer, who finds a license and examines it. He's very puzzled. He tells her, "Thank you, ma'am. He told me you didn't have a license, that you stole this car, and that you murdered and hacked up the owner." Sophie says, "I'll bet the liar told you I was speeding, too."